election campaign organizes meet and greet with Indian Americans. Many Indian Americans are running for office in Illinois, some for school board, library board, city council, and etc. Mark Mueller, Renee Robinson, Dr. Gaurav Patel, and Jim Moore are running for village board to move Hoffman Estates forward. They are stepping forward to provide Indian American representation in office. These representatives were present at their first meet and greet with the Indian American community to establish their running in office. Mark Mueller is a retired Hoffman Estates police lieutenant who has lived or worked in Hoffman Estates his entire life. Renee Robinson has lived in Hoffman Estates for the last 25 years. Renee is a bilingual education coordinator and ESL teacher. She has worked for the Chicago public school system for 30 years and has taught middle school social studies and language arts for most of her career. Jim Moore has lived in Hoffman Estates since 1995. He is a retired Hoffman Estates police officer from 1992 to 2017 and currently is a real estate broker with Coldwell Banker. Dr. Gaurav Patel has lived and worked in Hoffman Estates since 2003. Dr. Patel is a dentist and runs a Medica dental center in Hoffman Estates. He is also highly active as a community volunteer in the village. Gaurav has served on both the Planning and Zoning Commission and the Police and Fire Commission for Hoffman Estates. Gaurav and his family attend Bop's Temple, where he is a committed volunteer. In his spare time, he enjoys hiking and playing cricket and volleyball.
You know, I've been involved, lived or worked in this community for over 30 years. I grew up in Hoffman Estates, so I went to grade school here, high school, and then was lucky enough to get hired here. So I've been here. I was our watch commander when I retired. And just being involved with the community every day, of knowing kind of what's going on, the problems that we're having, and listening to our residents and telling us the things that they would like changed. And I was in a capacity of the community relations. So while I was there, people were saying, why don't you get involved? But this is the first opportunity afterwards. You cannot run for office while you serve as a police officer. The outreach of support has been great, and we're all for it. One of our trustee candidates that you'll meet is a part of our community. I've been friends with him for years. And the arena has so much potential of what it could do that it's not doing. It's actually losing a lot of money every year, and we need to change that. And there's no reason that this place sits dark on a weekend. If you could do one of the Bollywood shows every weekend, we should be doing it and filling that place as much as possible. Our big thing that we know from talking with our businesses, we've been going door to door talking to every business in town. And we know, talking to them, they feel they've been left out, especially during COVID. They have not gotten any help from our village. That needs to change. And there's a lot of things with small businesses in town. We bring them more involved. We get more business in the town. That helps everybody out. In turn, that helps your taxes. And it helps just a sense of community.
My children played football and cheered with Mark when he was on HEA, and he got me involved on the board there. And we just had many conversations over the last 20 years of things that we wanted to see different. I'm a teacher, and I just feel that not enough is done for the children and the youth in our community, and enough is done to educate people about all the cultures in our community. Because I think we are educated, and we will have better understanding and better compassion.
And like Mark said, I've known him for a long time, almost 17 and a half years. He's not only my friend, he's also my patient. Almost all, or most of Hoffman Police Department is my patients and friends. And talking to him over the years, we realized we have the same thing. We want Hoffman Estates' name to be recognized. We don't want a resident to say, I live next to Schaumburg, or I live next to South Barrington. We want the name Hoffman Estates to be recognized, and then we feel that it's time that we should do that.
It's time for a small